bummed video. So I noticed I was gonna do a champ wrap up. It's just a week and a half later after it, like a week and like 2 days. At this point, it's useless to make it. What happened Friday is I posted that video, and then went downstairs, and then at that point I decided just to spend time with family. My dad and my brother, we were watching TV, building a puzzle for God knows what reason that we still are working on. Then Monday, to be honest with you, I didn't have school because of MLK Day, and I thought it was Sunday. Like my body, I didn't look at a date. I didn't have any reason to look at a date on Monday. To know what day of the week it was, Monday. So I completely forgot that. Like, because I had off, nothing reminded me, like, there was nothing that had said, it's Monday. Monday's like a weird day. If I don't have school, Monday, it's like a weird day. And then, so yeah, I was going to make the champ wrap up vid Monday, but I completely forgot. So, we're going to talk about this. This is called, we're going to look back at the predictions I made. Like, Bama, I had that spot down. I picked them 1. Obviously, they end the season at 1. Georgia, they started at 11. Picked them 11th. That some big misses was hold up. UCF, everyone got really wrong. The USC too, they were a little worse than we thought. Surprisingly, Bama dropped because at the end of the season, when I did this, all this was pre-championship, so a lot of people had them at 2. Oh wait, could this be pre-playoff? Well, I had to use the AP before the playoffs, so that's why. Bama dropped, but obviously now they just stayed at 1. That's why Georgia's ranked 2 in this. I feel like they would still probably be around the second best team. Most people would say they'd probably be like top 4. I think that's what most people have them at. As long as so yeah. This is like the final rankings, but by the difference, big jumps by Central Florida, Fresno State, Florida Atlantic, Purdue. They were only 7-6. So, like, oh, okay. But when you're projected to be 90th, end up being like the 90th best team, and out of 130, and you end up being 48. It's a big. Wait, hold up. Yeah, I am at. Yeah, that math. Oh, they were projected 85th. Sorry. Iowa State, they were 8-5. They had 36. Boston College went up. Buffalo, UMass, Duke, Memphis was a team that jumped high. So was Michigan State. Michigan State was like 49th, and they finished 25th in this. New Mexico State's a team that who were projected to be the 4th worst team, and now they were 100th. So like that. Georgia, they jumped 8. UAB 18. I personally, I didn't make a postseason post one because just just didn't get. I just didn't feel like it. I felt like that how the AP put it very well, and the playoff deals with that. But there's no need to. Thought I had no. Oh yeah, no, sorry. And then teams that completely like stayed this more about the average were teams like Houston, Troy, Charlotte, UTSA, Western Michigan, Ohio State, Washington, Ohio State. Hold up. You know when you have like that a graph, and you're trying to tell. Yeah, Houston. Those teams stay the same. You may think like, oh, Charlotte, UTSA, they both suck. Well, they played to their projections. Some teams, a lot of teams were like in that like range of like 7 to -6 points. Bama, as I mentioned, they dropped about 1.4, but now it's like 1. They gained plus 0.125 really, so they're also in that. LSU dropped for San Jose State. You may find this surprising when you're the 122nd team, but I ranked actually 120th. When you end the season at 126, you can fall, even ranked at 122. Like a 128, they started at 128. Appalachian. Oh wait, who? Kent State. Like Texas State. Oh, Texas State. They gained 1.75. They were projected to be last, and they were 128. So that, it's called playing your projections. These are the bad teams. I think Florida State's, because Florida State got a boost from the AP, not the AP, the FPI, because of like I used FPI to get a full one, and then AP. I only used 2 for this one, so they got like a huge boost because the FPI puts them so high. The FPI is a little flawed, and it's FYI, in case you're wondering, the worst team was University of Texas at El Paso. But yeah, like this, they do make it like it's a little flawed. Oh yeah, and the biggest drop was BYU. Tennessee had the second. Oregon State and Arkansas follow. Yeah. Tennessee started the season at 24. Arkansas started at 30. Arkansas finished at 69. Tennessee finished at 73. Boise was 35. They ended at 93. Conference. We're talking about this. UCF. People did project them, at least in the conference, to do better. They outside the conference, they were ranked 79th, like overall in the nation. In the conference, they were gonna finish like second actually. But they end up winning. This is really easy because you can just look up right here. Right here. This is literally just the placement in it at the end, so it works. Tulsa dropped like 3. Florida State in their conference, they were gonna like be like they were 1. They were the top team in their conference. They dropped 4.8. They were like supposed to be the best in their conference, and then they were like second worst in their division. But they did lose their quarterback, which people discount. People like, especially like, they know about Bama. They played nobody, but Florida State, as I mentioned, was like supposed to win the conference. And where's like the actual Florida State? Over here. Don't you just love when you saw something like 2 minutes before? Just can't find it. Florida State started the season at 2. Like, yeah. I'll cut these out because, I'll give you raw footage. I promise this, I will never post a dead body, in case you're wondering. Yeah, we'll still make fun of YouTubers though. Iowa State surprisingly was 7th in their conference. Kansas didn't move. They were projected to be last, and they got last. So, that's good. Good for them. The Big Ten. So Penn State dropped 2 points, but they were projected to be second, and then this thing, if I rounded it would end up like a lot of teams at like 1 or 2. Penn State dropped 2 points because the postseason one was obviously whole numbers, and then the rank wasn't. They dropped 2 points, but they stayed in the same spot. Purdue played their way up. They were third best team in the division. So, like I said, Purdue. Their coach was actually like a hot name. North Texas and UAB, along with Florida Atlantic, Florida International, Conference USA had some jumps, and then because of said jumps, like their East Division, 7 teams. Charlotte was projected to be last. They were last. Florida Atlantic, Florida National, Marshall were supposed to be 3 through 6, 4 through 6. They were 1 through 3. And then the teams that were supposed to be 1 through 3 end up being 4 through 6. So obviously, when you see like a big team jump, there's a team that falls. Like Nebraska fell instead of Purdue falling. Same thing, like Louisiana Tech and UT San Antonio fell. Nothing for the Independents. The only bright spots for them were Notre Dame and Army this year. The conference being MAC. Akron high jumps by Akron and Buffalo. There, Bowling Green fell a lot. Well, we hit this one. They're not in the MAC West. Toledo and Northern Illinois. I projected them to be 1 and 3. Actually, I did, but the team projected to be 6. Central Michigan jumped up. There's not a lot of movers. A team with not a lot of movers is the Mountain Conference. The West Mountain Division, I guess as they call it. Mountain West, Mountain. Yeah, Mountain West, West. I don't know why it's like that. But Boise State, Wyoming up 0.4 because of the whole number thing. Whole number reason. Number with the whole numbers. Big jump. Utah and New Mexico. New Mexico fell bad. In the Mountain West, Fresno State, surprise season. I think we mentioned that. Ended up like actually being in play to help Alabama, even though like you think, oh, the team in the Mountain West, how can they help them? Well, they almost won the conference. I mean, they won the division. If they won their conference, they were gonna be like 25th, which is like, look, Bama. The Pac-12 North is literally red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, because Washington, and then some of it's like the whole number issue, like, well, not really, because that it's kind of funny. USC, they were projected to get first. They got first. Arizona State and Arizona, they had pushes. Arizona led by Khalil Tate, South Carolina, Kentucky, and Missouri kind of rode on the heels of the rest of the conference, the division being crap. With big falls from Florida and Tennessee, that's the division. South Carolina was 8-5, I think. Kentucky, something like that, and Missouri was like 7-6, 6-7. I mean, where you were talking about the SEC East last year, going into the season and where we are now, there's question marks on Florida and Tennessee. Actually, there's only question. Actually, the question marks, in my opinion, have been answered coaching wise. Like all of them have, like South Carolina locked their coach up. Pretty much would end up having Mark Stoops, I think, is at Kentucky for a while. There's big question marks going in, like the Butch Jones, and then Muschamp end up being a question mark. So yeah, that happened. But like, as people say, that's just a weird thing. But like, I mean, obviously, that's a division to watch. The SEC has 2 divisions to watch, because Georgia's going to probably be the favorite, but you could dark horse every team in there. Like Missouri, you're like, oh, they're not as good, but that offense, with Drew Lock coming back for another year, that's offense who could cause some havoc, especially on a defenses in that conference, defenses that may not do that. Who, no offense to SEC, out of SEC, but the SEC struggles sometimes with quarterbacks who can throw at 500 yards. I think actually that's Missouri's problem. No, I don't think it's a problem for them. if they can get their defense going, I would probably pick them as a dark horse. I mean, I think there's 6 dark horses in that division. The SEC West, you have 3 favorites, and then same 3 favorites for next year. I mean, not big movement. Auburn, they did that, but then everyone knows who ended up, like, no one's going to remember that Alabama didn't win that division because of what went on to happen with Tua Tagovailoa coming in second half. God, that was beautiful. I've watched it like 5 times, 6. And like the problem there, like there, and then like, so like they have 3 favorites obviously for next year. This is way too early to be talking about this. Alabama, Auburn, and LSU. Auburn's paying their coach way too much. Alabama, as it's expected. LSU, they need it, and LSU has the talent to do it. Ole Miss, not as much. Ole Miss is hurt right now. Arkansas, I think Arkansas right now would take the fourth place finish in the SEC East West. I was talking to my friend who roots for Arkansas. That I think if you put them in the East and like then you obviously balanced it, switch your team out. Like let's just say hypothetically Arkansas and South Carolina switched to conferences. Last season, Arkansas would have been the 8-5. South Carolina would have been 4-8, I think it was, 5-7. I don't remember, but I think that's how good Arkansas can be, and that's why Bielema got fired, obviously. But this one's gonna go a little long because YouTube's being annoying. I guess because of, as the joke I made earlier about that reference, Logan Paul, that. Then like PewDiePie, like the advertisers are like, we want like stricter things. So now it used to be 10,000 views. I was climbing. Yes, slowly. But I was climbing. I was in like last 2 months I got 1,000 views. About 1,000-ish views. I think at least, I don't remember. But then watch time wasn't high. That's my problem. But also my subscribers are low, but I post enough that I can combat that, and then every 2 weeks I'll get a video that goes off. That'll go higher and get more than my average. I average about 25 of video, I feel like. I did the math, it's like 25 views of video, and I'll get one that goes off like 150, which, you know, for me is big. That's like 6 times my subscriber count. But still the watch time isn't high on those either. They put it where you have to get like 1,000 subscribers, which I am not even I'm over 900 subscribers away from. And then 4,000 hours of watch time. Not minutes, hours. I wasn't even close on the minute wise. I'm not really close on the minute wise. Actually, I would probably be close on minute wise, but hour wise, I don't even probably have 1,000 hours of watch time. I know it's kind of sad. I can't get 2,000 views. I have 2,000 views, and I probably don't even have 500 hours of watch time. But hey, so it's kind of annoying. Like, I'm like, okay, I just have to get 10,000, you know. There's a chance I can get 10,000 views. There's a chance by the end of this year I could get it. I kept posting every 3 days a week and getting like 25, maybe growing. Obviously, I was hoping it to grow. Like, you know, I'm not in it for the money, obviously, but like, it's kind of annoying. Like, you're told, like, oh, 10,000. It used to be like something, I forget what it was before that, and they keep changing it because these advertisers are like, hey, we didn't like what happened with your 15 million subscriber channel with like 300 billion views, you know, who gets like a hell of an amount of views a video. So what are you gonna do? And YouTube's like, oh, well, let's hurt the people who get like 50 views a video, you know. and who aren't even like monetized yet. Like, let's just make it harder for them, even though most people who are not monetized yet want to get monetized and don't cause problems because of that. Like, it's kind of annoying. You're told like, hey, just keep. I mean, I don't talk to YouTube, but like, it's just annoying because they tell you 10,000 views. I didn't even know about this until I looked on Twitter. I was on Twitter and I just saw something. I'm like, really? I'm not doing it for the money, but hey. And I hear the money's like $2 a month. But at that point, when you're monetized too, they put you on like even when you like this, you can't get on suggested videos, and stuff like that. It's hard to do. Like, you can't get viral. Like, it's kind of annoying. And there's probably people worse than me on this, which is hard to say. I've known it for 3 years. I haven't made a cent. I haven't even made a half a cent on it. It's kind of annoying. I wish I could go bigger. I'll probably just clickbait title this. Get like viewers. Yeah, it's annoying, but what YouTube's doing. Because there was no guarantee I would get it soon. I mean, if you do the math, 2,500 views, 3 years. I mean, granted, at the end of that, I was very much growing highly. At one point, I look at it, I'm like, whoa, it just jumped. And it's really annoying because you're hoping that you can get even like a few dollars from it, And it would be better if they just put it lower, because 1,000 views is hard to get. 2,000 views is hard to get. Especially in a topic like sports. I'm not making like dumb videos, fun videos. Like, I have a very small market to get to. I don't post every day either. There's people who post every day. You look at it, it's like a 15-minute video. All they have to do, they probably get 4,000 hours on 2 days of video. 2 days. They could probably get 4,000 hours. Think about it. You only need 1,000 people. Wait, hold up. Because 4,000 hours, 15 minutes. Okay, math I don't feel like doing. Wait, 16,000. If it's a 15-minute video, you only need about, I think, don't quote me on the math, because quick math. An hour of it, for 1 hour, you need 4 viewers. You need 4 viewers for 1 hour, and you need 4,000 views. I think that's like 16,000 viewers, or something. Maybe a little. I may be completely off. So they easily get that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if my math is anywhere close to being correct, because you get 4 views. If it's a 15-minute video, you need 4 views for 1 hour of content, right? They need 4,000 hours of watched videos. I mean, not watch. People watching your videos, you need 4,000 hours, right? Put an hour out. 15-minute video out. 4 people watch it. That's 1 hour. You need to have it 4,000 more times. I mean, 3,999 times. Yeah, 16,000 people to watch a 15-minute video. And to watch it all. I get like 3 minutes watch time. So I need 20 people just to view it. Like, and I make like 10-minute videos too. So like, let's just say hypothetically, all I would need is 24,000 people to watch my videos. If I make 12 videos a month, 10 minutes. It's 120 minutes. That's 2 hours. Like, if I got 2,000 people just to watch my videos for 1 month, that would work. But it doesn't work like that, because you can't grow if you can't get monetized, because when you're monetized, you get on suggested. even if the video got demonetized, even if I got monetized, was eligible for monetization, and then suddenly all my videos got demonetized, I'll be happy because at least it means I'm doing something. But like them changing the rules on people, and obviously there's probably YouTubers who cross the 10,000 view mark, but not at the 4,000 hour mark. Who were like, yeah, you're eligible, you gain money, and I think it's 30 days if you're already monetized. You have 30 days to get 4,000 hours. Some people were like, yeah, I'm gonna have to post like 120 videos in the next 30 days. You do the math. That's 4 videos a day. At whatever, how long the videos, I guess, are. So, it's kind of annoying. Sorry for the long video. Last 10 minutes of it were me just hating because it's kind of dumb, you know? Thanks for watching. I know probably, as I mentioned, I get like 3 minutes of view, so if you're here, thanks, actually. If you're still here, thanks. Please like, share. Please go watch other videos of mine, and also stay for the whole time. And please subscribe if you're not. Then also go watch other videos of mine. On Friday, barring anything, cause stuff may happen. I don't know. I'm gonna be talking about 4.3 and 3.4 differences. Barring anything, if anything happens. Also, I can't like. Most likely will happen. Probably will happen. So thanks for watching.